All right, guys. Today's 9/11, and we're going to have a moment of silence for the ones that were lost in 9/11, and this one's for you guys. Always remember and never forget. Well, I hope all y'all did a little reflecting. Yeah, I know, right? I hope they did some reflecting on that deal. Today is 9/11, and it's an important day in American history. We were attacked by a foreign country on our own soil. That hasn't happened since England tried to get us during the Revolutionary War. Now, let me get some music on here. Get me in the mood! Let's do the disclaimer. If you don't like what you see, you don't like what you hear, the topics, the language, the equipment, well, then turn me off. If you like the topics, the language, the whatever, the equipment, then turn me on. I've been pre-gaming, so follow me. 2 words, suck it. Anyway, now look, this show's for 9/11. And it's kind of important, guys. And okay, I'll get to the other point too. Jesus, R2's giving me shit. Okay, I'm excited too. The count. We are doing the count on Star Wars. We are Star Wars fans here at Wolf Tracks. And yeah, you too. Oh, that burns like beer. Oh my God. Anyway, we're doing the count here at Wolf Tracks. 98 days till Force Awakens. To give you an idea, people have already bought their tickets to be the first to see Force Awakens. We probably won't be the first, but we won't be the last. So there you go. Me and R2. Yeah, you're going to, motherfucker. Damn! God, he just rides my ass. I know you're not that away. It's a phrase. Jesus. Ugh. Anybody want a droid? Cheap? For sale. I'm kidding. Stop it. Anyway, today is for 9/11. It's a remembrance thing. Think about it for a second. We had a nation, Wolf's got fleas, sorry. We had a nation attack us on our own soil. That hasn't happened since England attacked us during the Revolutionary War. This coward, I don't give a damn. I fucking don't care. I don't care about conspiracies. Here's where I'm going to lose friends. And I hope my friends understand this because it doesn't matter, okay? At the core of today, it does not matter, okay? I don't give a fuck about your conspiracy of, well, the jet fuel was supposed to melt the I-beams, but can't because it doesn't burn hot enough. The U.S. put thermite on. I don't care. Human life was lost, okay? Here's the deal. We're doing something right now. This is how narrow-minded and stupid the general public is. All right, let me give you this. We have Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Cop Lives Matter. On 9/11, every life mattered. Think about that. Let that resonate. Let that resonate in the brain pan. It wasn't conspiracy theories. It wasn't, oh, there's thermite on the I-beams and paint. No. We were trying to pull bodies out of the rubble and save as many lives as we could. Cops, firefighters, medical staff, ambulance drivers were all heroes in every profession. I don't give a fuck what you do. Every profession, there's always some sort of jackass that fucks it up for the rest of you. Well, you know what? You bunch of fucking crybabies. Even in the police department, there's going to be 1 or 2 jackasses that fuck it up. But you know what? To stop them from fucking it up, yes, I said the word fuck Too bad. 2 words. Suck it. Hug a nut. Kiss my ass. I'm a little pissed off. But to stop these cops from brutalizing the public and all the... And I'm sorry, I'm not racist. My son dates a black girl. I went to a public school and I was one of 15 out of 1,700. The old wolf's been around the block or two, if you know what I'm saying. So you can take that race card shit, shine it up really nice, roll it up in a ball, roll it down your back, shove it right up your ass. Yeah, you can take that card, that race card. Ooh, the wolf's racist. Ooh, the wolf said that. No, you take it, you shine it up really, really good. You shine that motherfucker up really, really good. All right? And then you take that motherfucker, roll it down your back, and shove it right up your ass. Because I don't care. Dude, I don't see color. I see human life. So this Black Lives, White Lives Matter bullshit irritates the shit out of me. Because on 9/11, it wasn't Black Lives, White Lives. It was lives matter. Okay? Life itself. Core. The core issue was life matters. And these cowardice fuckers from Iraq, Iran, whatever, that Muslim whack bag nation, both of them are crazy as fuck, and we should bomb them back to the Stone Age. No, and don't rebuild them. Fuck that. We should just nuke them flat. Put them under about 9 miles of glass. Because, sand under extreme heat goes through what's called vitrification and turns to glass. Well, if their land is covered in about 1.5 miles thick sheet of glass, let them eat fucking glass for the next 20 years. Then when we come over with our hand out, saying, hey, we want to be friends, how's it going? They won't spit in our face, burn our flags, and blow our shit up. Because, I know what you're saying. Because, hey, look, I get it. I saw Johnny. All right. You're saying Bobby the Wolf Marlin doesn't know what he's talking about. All right. I did this on another show, and I got a little flack from it, but I don't care. Judaism, Christianity, Muslim religion all have one thing in common. The Archangel Gabriel. There's no way we should be fighting. Do you know that Archangel gave Muhammad the Quran? That is a messenger angel from God. And that messenger, word of the day class is messenger. And the letter of the day is M. The number of the day is, 2. Words, suck it. Anyway, that messenger angel came to all 3 of the major religions. Judaism, Jewish religion, Christianity, and the Muslim religion. Okay? Now, why in the fuck are we fighting? We should be sitting down, having a beer, enjoying barbecue, or whatever the fuck the Muslims eat. Because apparently we cater to them now. Which is wrong. Fuck them. If they're in our country, you don't like what we serve? Food-wise? You don't like what we do? Television-wise? You don't like what we do in our own... Fuck off! Go back to your own country. Basically. Yeah. Hug a nut. Get up on these nuts. But anyway, look, I want to show you something. A friend of mine stopped by and left with a wolf 3 beers. 3 of his favorite Miller fucking Lite. I love Miller Lite. God, I love Miller Lite. But anyway, nothing burps like beer. Woo! Oh my God. But let's do the sound by the week. Sound by the week. Oh, I love that sound. Well, let me give you a story about 9/11. Let me give you a story. I remember that day. My mom, I know it's story time with the wolf. All right, everybody gather around the campfire. But anyway, we're going to sing Kumbaya and hold hands and be all, yay. No, we're not. No, I'm just telling the story. Anyway, on 9/11, I think it was a Tuesday, a Tuesday, a dark Tuesday. No, I had been working all night. I worked graveyard swing. I work in the casino business. So there you go. A little more information for you people who are keeping up with me. I work in the casino business. But anyway, I won't tell you what casino because they frown on that. But I work in the casino business. But anyhow, oh, by the way, we're playing a little Rat. The reason I like Rat, my buddy Chuck, who passed away at 29 to cancer, died. That was his favorite band. And since we lost a lot of people in 9/11, I figured it was appropriate. And I like Rat, and I don't give a fuck what you think. So, anyway, my mom calls me on 9/11. You need to turn the TV on. I'm like, why? I'm asleep. You don't leave me alone, you crazy whack bag. She's like, the towers are on fire. What? So I turn the TV on, and of course the Communist News Network and Fox, the other jacked up news network, because drama sells. They don't do anything positive. It's drama. Crisis in the Middle East. Crisis in this. Tornadoes in that. So anyway, I'm watching it because it's the only news you can watch. I turn it on, and one of the towers is burning. And I'm like, wow, what the fuck, man? I'm watching this one, and my oldest is little at the time. I don't have my youngest son at the time. My oldest is watching this with me. And then we see the second tower get struck. And we're like, what the? That's what I'm saying. I know in toddler language he's going, what the fuck, But I'm saying, what the fuck, in my own head, like, damn, And then we hear the Pentagon gets hit, and a plane goes down, and people fought the terrorists. I mean, it was scary. My son pulled out what he calls, it's a toy line. It was called Rescue Heroes by Mattel, to cope with what he'd just seen. And I didn't realize this would bother him, and I didn't think it would. I figured he was too little to understand what the hell was going on. But, thanks, Little Lamb. We got to get you a better name. Little Lamb, just don't cut it. Anyway, so he gets a couple of chairs out, puts his other action figures on the chairs, and gets his rescue heroes out. Now, I don't know if you know what rescue heroes are, but they're firefighters, police department, rescue, EMTs, ambulance drivers, forest rangers, all the real positive role models. That's what this toy line tried to do. It was a good toy line. My oldest had every damn one of them. He had to have them. So anyway, he's got the Billy Blazes fire truck and the Lieutenant Cuffs, or whatever the hell the cop was, police car, and the ambulance and the helicopter and all this stuff. And he's trying to rescue the people from the chairs, which are the two towers. He did this in his own mind. He was coping with what he just saw, the tragedy he saw of people jumping out of the buildings and killing themselves to escape the fire. I wrote this story to Mattel. I believe it's Mattel that did it. They wrote me back. Thank you very much for the insight on what happened and the fact that your son used our product to cope with what he saw. A month later, the 9/11 Rescue Hero line come out, and they thanked me for it. So I'm the reason, or my son is the reason, that the 9/11 commemorative Billy Blazes and all of them come out. I don't understand this country at this moment because we got the white lives, black lives matter, cop lives matter, whatever. In 9/11 at its core, and I say that a lot, at its core, that means at its basic, at its most raw, at its most common denominator. During 9/11, we didn't care if you were Chinese, Muslim, Arab, white, black, fucking Australian, Swedish, English, British, from Greenland, whatever, we didn't care. You could be Korean, Malaysian, whatever. At that point in 9/11, we were, at our basic core, we were human. We were trying to save as many human lives as possible. Now, who was doing this? Firefighters, police, rescue assistants, in other words, the ambulance drivers and medical staff. normal citizens we're trying to help. The American public is amazing. We can bitch about everything, but when tragedy strikes, we all pull together to help. You people in Ferguson need to understand something. When they say cop lives matter, here's the deal. The first responders to any problem are police. Now, I could lose friends over this. I don't give a shit. If you don't like me because I like cops, blow me. You bring it to me. Bring that problem to me. You bring your shit to me. I got some things for you, and I'll beat some sense into you. All right, the wolf don't play. Okay? You bring that shit to me. All right? You bring your attitude and the fact that you've never been pulled over and never been roughed up by the cops, never been tased or never been shot, but you're jumping on the goddamn bandwagon because there's a couple of bad cops that do the wrong thing, and you're, oh, I'm all about against the cops. Well, you know what? You bring your little red hat society and your little bandwagon Facebook jumping ass to me, and I'm gonna beat some fucking sense into you. Yeah, I got something called the negotiation stick. Yeah, I got this. It's a collapsible baton. I love it. It teaches the dumbest dog to play dead and keeps the cat out all night. Yeah. So you take your little bullshit view about police brutality and remember the 9/11 thing when they were the first ones to respond and pull people out of the rubble. You jackasses who are so against the police. All right, let me give you an example. There's a video floating around of some asshole, and I said asshole because he is. He's fucking retarded. He comes up to a cop that's in riot gear. Now, to give you an idea what riot gear is, picture Iron Man and then put it on a human, a normal everyday human. That's riot gear. You couldn't stab this fucker. You couldn't shoot this sumbitch. You cannot hurt him, and he's armed to the fucking teeth. Well, this asshole comes up and challenges this officer. Guess what he gets? He gets a shotgun with a sandbag in it. Now, remember the game Cornhole where you throw the shit and make it in the hole and all that? It's about something like that. But it's shot out of a fucking shotgun. This asshole catches it right in the chest because he challenges this officer. And the officer didn't hesitate. Pulled it, bam! Get up off these nuts, basically. Get up off these nuts! Now, let me guess. Jackass, who has never been arrested by the police, never had an altercation with the police aside from a speeding ticket or two or a traffic violation, now jumped on the bandwagon of hating the police. Now he gets his testicles, another word of the day, testicles, out of his wife's purse because he carries a purse, a man purse, and probably has a fanny pack, because it's politically correct. Now he takes his nuts, puts them back on, and challenges an officer in riot gear. Now he gets shot with a sandbag. Hurts like a motherfucker. Now he probably is going to sue that officer. Thank God there's a video of it, because now the officer's safe. I'm sorry, but here's the deal. Cop tells you to stop, fucking stop. Cop pulls you over, pull over. Cop wants to see your hands, fucking show your hands. Cop wants to see your license and insurance, registration, whatever. Show it to him. Wish that officer a nice day. Tell him I hope you have an uneventful day. Because think about your job for a second. Think about your job. Whatever you do. An eventful day to you might be extra paperwork, the boss chewing your ass, more customers to deal with, more people on the phone, But an eventful day for a cop is people shooting at them. Think about that. You punch a 9-to-5 job at a bank or a grocery store, in Safeco or whatever. The worst you get is some telling you to call. Cop punches a clock and doesn't know if he's going to be able to punch out. Let that resonate in your head. And I got one fan, I need him to understand this because he's all about police brutality. He hates the cops. And he doesn't understand the shit they go through. And I'll probably lose him as a fan. I don't care. I do not care. But you got to understand, they punch a clock. Their wife and kids do not know if they're coming home or not. They don't know if they're getting a call by the sergeant saying, I'm sorry, your husband was in an altercation today and caught a shotgun blast to the face. Or had a .357 put to his chest and his heart was blown out. Or he was in hot pursuit and they shot his tire out and the car flipped and he died. Think about that for a second. Your job is not that fucking hard. No one shoots at you in your fucking job. Unless you're military or the police. Or a bodyguard or some dumb shit. So all this cop hate shit needs to stop. Everybody's job. I don't give a fuck who you are. Everybody's job has one or two assholes in it that ruin it for the masses. Okay? There's one or two that bitch, complain, I want this and they don't do this and blah, 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 blah. Grow a set of nuts and take it. Okay? You got a job, you're employed, you're making money, you're keeping a roof over your head. Stop bitching. But this is the problem that I see. Everyday working Joes, construction, bank, public, dealing with the public, bank personnel, whatever. All right. You don't deal with guns every day. Now, true enough, there's that one whack-back player or banker or whatever, or construction worker that carries a 410 to the site because he just bought the motherfucker, whatever. Anyway, now there's that one guy, or that one person, but cops deal with it every day. Show them a little respect. You got to show them some respect. These guys don't know if they're coming home. Okay? Think about that before you jump on this Facebook bandwagon. Okay? And I hate cops and all that shit. Now, I didn't say I hate cops. I'm saying that's what everybody's saying. I'm not beating off. I'm cleaning up some shit. All right. But you got to, look. All right. You got to understand the cops are on your side. They're trying to keep everybody safe. It isn't a military state yet. No one's got a set curfew. I mean, I understand Ferguson does because of the idiots that are running around Ferguson. Okay? Look, a bunch of you idiots that want to riot, loot, break shit are the reason the cops are acting an ass. Remember 9/11. Everybody needs to remember 9/11. Please, for the love of God, remember 9/11. When cops, firefighters, EMTs, and ambulance and medical staff were heroes. Please remember that. These are the people that put their lives on the line to save ours. You people who hate the cops, you need to grow up. You need to fucking grow up. In my opinion, you need to fucking grow up. Because it's stupid. At its core, it's stupid. Yeah, they're a bunch of idiots. Oh, thanks for the beer. I need another one. But, yeah, R2 gave me a beer. But think about that for a second. Police are the first to respond to a gunfight, a rape, a domestic violence, a shooting, a robbery. These people put their lives on the line. Yes, it's a high-stress job. My ex-brother-in-law is a cop. And I'm telling you right now, if you doubt what I'm saying, talk to an officer. Let them tell you a few stories they got. Dude, look, they got to have ice in their fucking veins. Seriously. Talk to an officer. And you know what? Even the officers will tell you, yeah, there's a couple of bad apples in the barrel. But for the most part, the cops are good. They're doing their job. Stop being a dick. Okay? That's my advice to the general public. Stop being a dick. Okay? Stop. Oh, right. You can't talk to me like that. I'm black. I'm white. I'm Chinese. Yeah, whatever. If your ass wasn't doing 90 and a 45, you would never see the fucking cops. You fuck up, a cop comes. Period. I don't give a shit if I lose friends over this or not. I don't care. I really don't. The kind of friends I want will understand what I'm saying. I know the general consensus now is not to trust the police, but I just want my fans and whoever sees this to understand 9/11 when we trusted them. Even the bad cops at that time helped. Let me give you another example, and it's not a 9/11 thing, but it's a Katrina thing. I saw a photo. There was several photos during Katrina, but this one resonated in me something fierce. When Katrina hit, the country banded together. You know, the human life thing, we got to save them. People were coming out of my area with boats to go down there to grab bodies and help and run through and all that shit. Now, think about Katrina as opposed to, the rioting in Ferguson. There are areas in Katrina where they were rioting. Why? What the fuck were you stealing? Why were you taking TVs, VCRs, and whatever? Was it Christmas in July because there's floodwater? You're an idiot, okay? You're just a fucking idiot. You're not helping the situation. The streets of cops couldn't go down because they're so pissed off at the cops because of, I don't know, whatever. But the photo I saw was a dad. There was an on-ramp. They were using it because it was high up. The floodwaters didn't get it. They were using it to airlift people out with helicopters. Now, there's a photo of a father. He's black. He has 2 daughters on his back. Now, let me give you a little background on this on-ramp. The prisons, they had to cut the prisoners loose because there wasn't enough guards to keep them in line, but they had to get the prisoners to the airlift areas. And they were on their own recognizance or whatever, their own sense of right. Now, I've been drinking, so blow me. Anyway, a lot of the prisoners said, no, I'll stay. Let the normal public or the people go before us. Now let's get back to that father with the daughters. There's a photo of a black father with 2 daughters. He's swimming with his daughters on his back. Now he's in 20 feet of water. Alligators and whatever. Think about that for a second. All you parents out there, think about that for a second. He's swimming in alligator-infested water with 2 girls, his daughters. Think about that. Let that resonate. He gets to the on-ramp and he pushes his daughter up, one of his daughters up. And there's a convict up there, orange jumpsuit, whatever color it is. He's got his hand out pulling his daughter up. At that moment, all right, that convict could have been an axe murderer, bank robber, pedophile, child molester. Could have been, went on a 3-state killing spree and wore someone's head as a hat. But at that moment, it was a human helping a human. Because not Black Lives Matter, not White Lives Matter, not Cop Lives Matter. Life itself matters. This convict pulled his daughters and this gentleman to safety. A father with 2 little girls trusted a prisoner that he didn't know to pull his daughters to safety. Think about that. Let that sink in. Let that resonate in the old brain pan. Okay? You got to understand that human life is important. Okay? Well, look, I'm going to get off here, guys. Y'all take it easy. I've enjoyed a few rounds. And remember, you get a picture of it, Send it to Bobby the Wolf Mullins. Pay attention to what walks by, crawls by, flies by, and or slithers by. And if you get a picture of it, send it to Bobby the Wolf Mullins at onewhitewolf0706@att.net. And remember, as always, and we're going to do a quiet one this time. Yeah, because it's 9/11. This one's for you guys, okay? Your lives were important, and we miss you. 9/11 forever. I'll hurt you more.